Every day during the plenary assembly, we start with a moment of prayer. Most of the time it's the Eucharist. One day it's in French, the other day in English, and it's a great opportunity for us to present before the Lord our moment of discussion and discernment.
Eh bien, quand on regarde ça, il me semble que c'est pas mal interpellant pour nous autres comme évêques dans notre vocation.
It's normal also that during the plenary assembly we welcome some visitors, and so this year we had the opportunity to welcome the Cardinal Jean-Marc Aveline from Marseille and the Nuncio Ivan Yerkovich. For us as bishops, it is very important to take into account the rise of anti-Semitism. That's why we took time also to reflect on our dialogue with the Jewish communities.
For decades now, the Canadian bishops, the CCCB, has had a commission for dialogue, ecumenical dialogue with other Christian churches, interfaith dialogue with other religious traditions, and religious relations with the Jewish people. And through those, the work of that commission is really to coordinate 11 different dialogues, most of them with one individual partner, some of them with the Canadian Council of Churches, where we have many different churches represented. In each instance, we're trying to identify what we hold in common, and therefore what we can do together based on what we hold in common. We identify differences, and they become the topic for future dialogues. The bishops are very supportive of the dialogues. Many of them are part of an individual dialogue, and the ecumenical guests, it was a joy to have them here, and I think they've had a very positive experience of the plenary.
The bishops are also concerned about other situations in the world, situations of violence, of war, for example, in Gaza, in Lebanon, and also in Ukraine. And that's why we were very pleased to welcome also a presentation about Catholic Near East Welfare Association. For us, it's a nice opportunity not to forget that we cannot get used to this situation. It's so important that our hearts remain open to prayer, to solidarity, and also to share with them.
I present to the bishops three regional offices, three Kiniwa regional offices that work in Gaza, not only to Christian Palestinians, but Muslim Palestinians also, through two churches, which are refugee places for Palestinians. The second video is from Lebanon, because Kiniwa is involved in working against the human trafficking and works in collaboration with the church in Lebanon and also religious community. And the third video is on Ukraine, because we work with the Catholic Eastern Church in Ukraine with food packages, was last year, and this year with movable clinics. That means that clinics are taking in the places where people need physical, psychological, and spiritual help.
Pretty soon we're going to celebrate the Jubilee 2025, and it's nice to know that those celebrations won't be only in Rome. As Canadians, we are invited also to visit, to go on pilgrimage in our national shrines.
We were all in agreement as how important the shrines are for a lot of people in our society who go there with having their questions, they're searching for meaning in their life, and shrines have so much to offer them. So we want to have a more collaborative the dynamic between shrines and the Conference of Bishops, and we want to improve the way we go forward. So it was very interesting.
We pray also that all Canadians will visit national shrines to live a pilgrimage during the Jubilee year 2025.